Coming up here, the millennial job market. We will talk to the CEO of a job matching startup, Patrick Jones of Vocatio. He's coming up next, and this is Bloomberg.
Thanks very much. It was a pleasure to talk to you. And Bloomberg, Michael McKee, you're sticking with us. We want to dig deeper into a slice of the labor market, millennials. Now, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, in the past 5 years, for those between the ages of 25 to 34 years old, there's been an increase in the employment level for this age group. However, in spite of a good macroeconomy, college graduates and undergrads face the challenge of finding a job. Joining us now from Los Angeles is Patrick Jones. He's founder and CEO of Vocatio, a startup company that connects millennial career seekers to jobs. What's the job market like if I'm graduating college right now?
Good morning, Alex and David. Yeah, the job market right now is pretty robust, right? Particularly when you look at the macro numbers of what unemployment is. However, young people, first-time entry-level workers who typically don't have a lot of experience, right? So you're trying to project potential upon them, still have a very challenging job market through underemployment. Right. So one of the numbers that's difficult to unpack is that plenty of students will walk across the stage with a degree. They'll end up in a job, but they'll end up in a job that's not commensurate with the investment that they made in getting that college degree. And that number has stayed around 45 or 50% in spite of the good job market that exists today and through the recession leading up to today. So that's a persistent problem and challenge if you're loading up on debt as a young person with a high expectation that when I graduate having attained this degree, that I will have a robust paying job opportunity as a result.
Patrick, how much of that problem, as you describe it, is because they just don't have the right skills as opposed to they can't find the right place?
Yeah, you know, what's interesting in the 3 years of work that we've been engaged in this and the everyday conversations we're having with young people, and I was a keynote speaker at a college career services conference the other day here in California, it's really not a function of just skill, it's a function of what employers perceive as readiness. That is, academic success and preparation is not a sufficient proxy for what employers really want from young people, which is really high initiative, which is a level of communications. Sometimes you hear it referred to as soft skills. And unfortunately, a lot of really smart young people are coming out of college, but they're not quite ready to compete with the productivity demands and the communications demands and the quick learning demands that today's workplace requires of them.
Mike, I want to get your thoughts on this.
Well, the interesting thing about it is that if you have a college degree, you stand a much, much better chance of getting a job. The unemployment rate for people with a college degree, 2.2%. If you have less than a high school degree, it's 5.5%. So those who are getting out of college have a much better shot at getting a job. And the other thing is, with the labor force the way it is and employers struggling to find workers, it's getting to be a better environment for people coming out of college because companies need people. And if they can't find older, experienced workers, they'll certainly give the younger people a shot. Yeah. We're also adding enough jobs each month. 103,000 is probably more than we need to absorb the new entrants to the labor force. So at this point, the signs are pretty good for at least the graduating class this year.
Yeah, and Patrick, that's where your business comes in because you wind up helping to place those people. So 275 students have applied for a job using your service. What's your success rate?
Yeah, so since we've been in beta rate, our success rate's pretty good. I mean, we have to spend a significant amount of time as our process is, you know, we're an innovation above the average job board. We realize that companies are looking for more predictive attributes of performance and success from students than just their degree or their GPA or where they went to school. And so we're using analytics, predictive talent analytics, to help match students regardless of their degree, right? We have a particular focus on liberal arts students because they oftentimes have the hardest time translating a degree in philosophy or history into something, into a job role function.
Yeah.
So to that degree, we are really excited about the results so far. We've got another meaningful beta trial we'll be doing at UCLA this quarter, and we're excited about the breadth of companies that are that we're having a chance to connect these kids to.
Okay, great perspective. Thanks very much. Bloomberg's Michael McKee, thanks for sticking around for us. And Patrick Jones, founder and CEO of Vocatio. Now coming up, the Russia sanctions keep on coming. Now the U.S. adds more than 20 Russian officials to the oligarchs to its list. More on what I'm watching next. And Bloomberg users can interact with the charts shown on this program. GTV Go. Check out all our nerdy charts. This is Bloomberg.